What I like the most about this program is that I learned how to be a better parent with him, and I was able to help him with his homework.
Proud to always work in my schools to create a community and to try to raise parental involvement in their kids' education, and to bring resources, community organizations to the school to go above and beyond reading, writing, math, things that we're able to offer during the school day to enrich the experiences of the children and the families.
The way they come in and they get to know other people, the other parents. Also, the kids learned a lot. It's a big difference from the start of the program to now.
To be a leader and represent the organization bring me more knowledge and bring me more open doors to go and tell parents you can be a leader too.
The coalition comes by our side and helps us learn to be more culturally relevant, helps us engage parents if we can engage them, teaches us how at times to bring parents into our schools.
I learned how to be a better parent with him, and I was able to help him with his homework. Because before I was getting frustrated because I didn't have the right tools. Also, as a couple, we're more closer now. Like if I feel like I cannot help him, then it's her turn. We trade. We share if we are on the same page.
So Leyendo Avanzamos is an evening program that we have at Four Corners in collaboration with the coalition to support parents in supporting their children with early literacy skills in Spanish. The way it's modeled is that first 45 minutes or so, the children are in educational childcare, while the promotoras from the coalition and the instructional assistants from Four Corners are coaching the parents, providing them with the resources to then instruct their children when the children come and join them. That's always the magic moment in the program. When the kids come back from childcare, they give their parents a hug and a kiss, they sit by their side, and then they're working together using resources to help them with those foundational literacy skills. Really, the Leyendo Avanzamos program, we wouldn't be able to do it without the coalition's support. Both their participation in terms of childcare, in terms of instructors, in terms of materials. If it was not for the coalition, we would really be just trying to launch a very large program, 8 weeks, 8 evenings, supporting about 25 parents and their children on our own. I think that would frankly burn out our staff. They have to come back the next day to work, and it would be logistically really complex for us. So we piggyback off of the expertise of the coalition in implementing that program. Parent involvement is vital to the success of children, because gone are the days where parents should just imagine that the school will take care of it, right? Kids to be on level, to be successful in their education and future careers, really need their parental support all along the way. I think that if children see that their parents are involved in their education throughout the years, they'll value that, they stick with it, and that they know that it's a strong priority for their parents, for them to get a good education, and which will lead to a successful future for them.
The parents really love the program. We show the parents what to help their students with. So we tell them like everything they need to know and how to help their students out. The parents seem to want it longer, So that's like one thing that they always ask. It's like, okay, we need more time to work with you guys, because we show them a lot of the stuff and they're like all into the program and then they finish. So they're like, okay, we need more time.
At Four Corners, we just been working as a partnership about 5 years. And we can just see the relationship between our facilitators, a school, and the community with our parents. We have such attendance too, especially with couples too. So we just can see the couples is increased every year. But at Four Corners, there is a close community, and our facilitators, they're so excited to work with this community at Four Corners. And also we have a lot of support from all the staff, principal, office staff, IAs, even teachers too. We have the participation to support us. And I know we have a lot of our leaders outside of the community. It's just they need support. They need more resources. They need more strategies. They need more people who can just guide them, and they can become a leader as myself. And that's give me a lot of confidence to myself to go outside and be part of different committees and represent my community, represent my families. There is a lot of support that I have from the Salem-Keizer Coalition to become a leader. I never thought that one day of my life I will became a leader, and I know we never know that we have potential until somebody else discovers your potential and say, yes, you can do it. So now I just feel like I have to go outside. That's my responsibility, to just go outside with my community and say to them, you can do it. You can do it. You have a lot of potential to become a leader. You're a leader at home, so you can be a leader at school and represent your kids at school, represent your family with outside in the community. So I know we have a lot of leaders. They just need someone who can say, I support you, and I will be with you.
So our partnership with the coalition has really, I think, just taken off and strengthened over the past 3 years. One of the things we've done with the coalition on a regular basis is we sit down with parents and staff at the coalition, and we spend a lot of time talking about our system. We talk about what we do. The coalition staff talks about, here's what we hear is working, here's what we hear is not working. And what that has really done for us is open our minds to be able to listen to parents and the members of the coalition to say, how could we be more welcoming at school? How could we encourage students, our Hispanic students, to go into career pathways in teaching? So it's been an amazing partnership. What started out as we thought we were helping the coalition understand what we did, what we found is that you became true partners with us as a coalition and the school district to think in terms of ways we could get better. I remember the table at the coalition where the coalition members and the parents at the table were very clearly giving us really constructive feedback of how to make that communication with parents easier, richer. And so it was just this moment in time when we learned something really important about our organization that we never would have learned had we not been at the table with the coalition. It's really important to us that we are surrounded by community organizations like the coalition. What we know is that we have about 39% of our students who are Hispanic, and that as hard as we are working to get a very diverse staff, our staff does not mirror our students. When we have an organization that has staff and leaders that mirror our students, like the coalition, we know that they help us do things and learn things that are things we might not know how to do ourselves. I think our schools are great community centers, but when you partner parents who will come to our school as a community center, the school district staff there at the school, and an organization like the Coalition there, that's power in that. We know that schools alone can't get kids across the graduation stage. We know that schools have to have partnerships with parents, but the community organizations come in and put a really nice complement to our schools and our systems, because it really is about a community getting kids to graduation. So that's really important to us in Salem-Keizer, that we not only have partnerships with our parents, but that we also have partnerships with our community organizations. And we know it makes a difference for kids.
It's just so great. He's only a kindergartner and he already knows how to read, and I'm just so proud of him. And thank you so much to everyone who donates money. Thanks for everything they do for us, for our kids, and for ensuring that they have a brighter and better future.
Tengan un futuro